The Lion King is one of the most successful musicals in Broadway history, with 25 tours globally, over 10,000 performances, and more than 23 years on the road. This production has grossed more than Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, and the Fast and Furious franchises combined. Today, you're going to join me as we pull back the curtain and we take a look at what it takes to make this Disney magic. It's almost impossible to think of The Lion King and not think of the music. From Elton John's Grammy Award-winning Can You Feel the Love Tonight to the traditional African choral pieces and the drumming, it's the music that gives the Lion King characters their soul.
Souls brought to life through the skill of 12 musicians playing 80 different instruments from all over the world. Most prominent, the 55 different drums and 13 types of flute.
Tell us a little bit about the role that you play when it comes to that, and the different flutes and the different sounds and how they aid that development on stage.
Let's take, for example, this little guy, tiny little flute. Be warned, this can hurt people.
Okay, got it.
But I call this my little Simba flute. And then it can get a little more piercing. So little but mighty.
Yes, that is.
This is used a lot in the show, and it's quite expressive.
You, though, are the master of the flute down here. There's also drummers, though. What can you tell me about the drummers?
We have two house drummers that are a show in themselves. When you come to see the show, they are part of the action.
Yes.
And they're on either side of the house. And then we have our drummer down here, and we call this the drum condo. And this is our string bass player. And he plays
all
electric
the basses.
bass and upright bass.
Nice.
And then our guitar player is over here. And he plays electric, acoustic, ukulele, and the kalimba. And then we have our pit percussion.
Yeah, check this
out. Which is really amazing. And you'll notice there's gourds underneath these wooden keys that serve as resonators. The concert marimba has metal tubes. The Gilles has gourds.
It's a little more
so it has
organic. Oh, no kidding.
So that's a really cool. And then he has all these what we call toys. Different
May I? Is it okay if I? Yeah, I was gonna.
He uses both of those, and I don't know how he does it. He gets a rhythm going with those, but and then the others I don't know how to play.
That is
and then
so
some
cool.
hand drums as well as a bass drum. This is quite a setup of percussion that really drives the score.
This looks like a lot of fun. Like, you guys have a lot of fun down here.
It's a lot of fun.
The winner of 6 Tony Awards, The Lion King is sure to evoke emotion and even give you some goosebumps, largely due to the ability to take characters that are quite literally wild and bring them to life on stage through the art of puppetry. Yeah. So how many puppets would you say in The Lion King?
There's 230 puppets. Like, we put 50 of them on stage during the Circle of Life, our first number.
Okay.
It is just a cavalcade of puppets and animals. It's beautiful.
And how many actors to bring these all to life?
We have 37 on stage, 49 in our cast, tons and tons of animals, and a lot of people wear, you know, up to 6 puppets in a show, so we're just constantly changing.
I really want to talk about the attention of detail on this. It is absolutely, I mean, seriously, I'm so astounded because usually in theatrical production, makeup, costumes, it's not as detailed as this because they rely on, you know, the lighting and the distance from the audience, right? It's almost like an illusion. You're playing with the depth on the stage, with the lights, but like you said, the attention to detail is just so specific because that then helps develop that character even further. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous detail that can make even an up-close encounter with these works of art appear lifelike.
Tell us about Zazu.
So he can talk, hello. He can blink his eyes, he can fly, of course. What? So he's a very expressive puppet. He has a little slinky for a neck.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
That is, he's so lifelike.
Yeah.
Like he really looks like the animation.
So Zazu has 1,500 feathers
1,500?
on his body, all individually cut, painted, and glued on.
So I can just imagine though, the training that has to go into even being able to perform with him, because you have to make
Yeah.
sure that he can move like an actual bird,
Yeah.
right?
You're doing great.
Am
Look
I?
You already started.
Well, I watched
you. Just did that, yeah.
I watched you. I watched you, Michael. This is amazing.
So this is Scar. His mask is here. The actor's face is down here.
Oh, I see it now.
He has a
Okay.
little control in his hand. And he can operate the mask and put it in front of his face.
What?
Literally drop it down.
So this is a control that they would have on stage in their hand, the performer, and then just simply
That black switch.
the black switch.
Yeah, so push those all up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang, look at that. Oh, that's the coolest.
Among the 134 people involved in the day-to-day production of The Lion King, the responsibility of managing all these intricate puppets falls on the shoulders of only 3 puppet craftspeople.
You come into a space, you set it up. Walk us through your setup.
You know what's funny is that like theaters don't come with a puppet shop the way they do with a wardrobe shop or a hair and makeup shop. So we find a space, and luckily here in Boise we have an amazing space. And then we just open our cases and make a little room wherever we can. And everything that we need to do the show travels with us. So our tools and our 6 Nalas and 2 Zazus and 3 Mufasas, they all have a place. So we know exactly where to get them when things go awry, which does tend to happen in live theater.
Things going awry is also exactly what happens to Simba. And perhaps that's what makes this tale pull at our heartstrings. A feeling deepened through the mastery of lighting, costumes, puppets, music, and performance.
Michael, what do you love so much about being a part of The Lion King?
So 2 things for me. I would say just it allows me to stretch my artistic sensibilities because I do something different every day.
Yeah.
Which is a gift in theater because you're doing the same show every night, but
Rinse
every
and
day I'm
repeat.
doing something
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
which is great. And then working with people, it's such a collaborative medium, you know, to work in theater. So we all work as a team and get that show. And as soon as it hits the stage and the audience goes crazy, it really does fill your heart with the joy to come back tomorrow.
And that's why The Lion King is truly king.